Hello and welcome, my beautiful Capricorns. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 19th to the 30th. And yes, this is taking you into a longer energy up to the end of the month because if you notice, my channel update is out there for you to view here, and starting July I will be making monthly videos, much better, more detailed, and you can go back and refer to each week or combine them whatever way you want to read them, but you will be getting more for your bang. I'm excited about it. It's going to make things interesting. Often I find with weeklies, the energy sometimes doesn't shift that much in 7 days, where when you can go back and look at the energy for the entire month, which can also have to do with the moon phases, which can change, and retrogrades and things like that as well. So it's going to be much better for all of us. So on that note, let's see what we have for this week until the end of the month. You've got the card Confrontation, and this card is my download message and my my automatic writing deck. And there could be some opposing energy this week. There could be some disruptions. There could be some situations that are going to call for you to have to step up and either defend yourself or explain a situation, or maybe somebody is, being there, as I say, poking you with a stick, and they need to be careful because just like the dog that's caged, you keep poking that dog with the stick, the minute that cage opens, they're going to come out and bite you. So somebody could be aggravating you and they better step back. What I want you to do, because this card has come out, I want you to just realize that you do not need to get involved in other people's problems or their drama unless it is actually affecting you on a personal level that could be detrimental to your success, whether it's at work or whether it's at home. Now, the thing here is just be prepared. Somebody might want to have an argument with you. Somebody might want to question something you're doing. And they're putting they're putting in their criticism into a situation here. So I'm just saying there could be a situation for some of you this week because you do have the card here of the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is that card of deception, where somebody isn't working from a good place of integrity, or they're lying, cheating, stealing, and doing something like that, wanting to ride on your coattails of success, or maybe they're spying on you because they're jealous and they're trying to ghost, they're trying to walk in your shadow and in your shoes. Be careful, because I just see somebody waiting for you to walk out away from your seat, and they're going to sit in it. So this is the energy that I'm receiving at this time. Just a cautionary card that says keep your eyes open for that person around you that is not working from a good point of integrity. Now let's see what we've got here for your additional message here, Spirit. What do they need to know additionally here? My beautiful Capricorns, you've got the Garden. Okay, well, the Garden is a card of communication and also getting together with other people. This is a card that says there might be some sort of an office meeting. You could be meeting in a boardroom. Excuse me for making a noise here. You could be getting together. There could be a garden party, but this is also the card of networking and communication. I always look at this card as that way. So there might be some discussions being taken into consideration, and it might be in a group or teamwork type of setting. You could be going to a convention. You could be going to a meeting, or you could be actually at a situation or an event that could be outdoors. And also you could be involved in a room where there could be meetings where there's all kinds of light and windows around you. So this is a card that says you may be negotiating, collaborating with other people, and almost being put in a place where you're meeting someone that that's going to be beneficial to you. Okay, I always say people are put on our path for a reason, right? So you could be in that type of a situation as well. Now, the other message I'm getting, because you had the Confrontation card, is this could be a very public venue, a very public area. Be careful that someone isn't trying to get attention almost in a negative way out in the public Okay, so just keep your eyes open for that. The only reason I say that is because the Confrontation and the Seven of Swords. Now, your first card is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this particular king has empathy, and he's considerate, he's understanding. He's a very caring energy. And this person has great wisdom when it comes to stepping forward and giving you heartfelt advice. Take it, because maybe somebody's going to tip you off here that somebody is not being honest with you, and they might be seeing it from the sidelines. Okay, they may be looking at it, and sometimes we can be involved in a situation right in the middle of it, and it's right in front of our nose, and we don't see it because we don't want to believe it's going to happen, right? Or that somebody's doing something that's deceptive. This king is wonderful. He steps forward with heartfelt advice. He could be possibly a Pisces. He's wearing the fish around his neck, but the fish is also the card that also represents being able to make something, turning a molehill into a mountain, okay, or making something small go a long way. Or he may be seeing something and just warning you. He might be saying, you know, I have a vibe about somebody. I don't think they're as honest as they're trying to let on to you. Just keep your eyes open. Now, coming in next, you've got the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, like I said, is that deception card. A lot of readers referred it to the liar, the cheater, the thief, that type of card. But also this is, being sure that you're not being sucked in down that rabbit hole with somebody who's very convincing and charming to draw you into something here. And you might not be happy with it when you get there. So just keep your eyes open. But this person, I do believe, is you're going to see, the light's going to shine on them and they're going to get caught. It shows the raven here just screaming his brains out because he's saying, hey, watch, somebody's doing something they shouldn't be doing. You need to be made aware of it. Okay? Now, you've been thinking long and hard and meditating and manifesting and maybe isolating yourself for a reason. And you could be pulling back or even taking a time out from a relationship, a friendship, or someone close to you that could have been leaving you wondering why things are happening the way they are. And it could be this individual here, this Seven of Swords, this air sign. So I do believe that you're going to be taking yourself to a place where you will be wanting to contact people such as mentors and maybe the wisdom of this king here to advise you as to your next steps that you need to make if it's something that has occurred like that. But this is a card of going within and wanting to tap into your higher self and reminiscing, contemplating, and trying to make a decision of where it is you're going on this next stage of your journey. I do believe that, you're going to be able to see light at the end of the tunnel and have a clear sight line now once things are clarified, once things surface for you to see with complete clarity and accuracy. Also, you have the ability to step up, my beautiful Capricorns, and convey information that's going to be guidance for other people, lighting the path for other people. Now, coming in next, you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords again, here is another air sign here that possibly could be somebody that is stepping up to represent you on with a legal matter. And it could be anything, but it could be also documents that are being signed that are notarized. It could be a notary. It can be anything. But often this king steps forward with great wisdom, has a public successful standing in the community. People look up to this individual for guidance. But you could be, it could have to do with, meeting somebody here who's in, who could be in the jurisdiction, judiciary field here, where they're going to step up and they're going to represent you as an advocate. They're going to help you out here. They're going to become your best friend, actually, if you hire this person to have in your end of the ring. You could be receiving some valued advice from this intelligent professional. Where they can lay the cards on the table in a fair and equitable manner so that you can see things with complete clarity. But, again, it has to do with justice or a mediator stepping forward here, but it can also have to do with the energy of somebody who's in the military or the government. Coming in next, my beautiful Capricorns, your final card, you've got the Knight of Wands. A lot of court cards here. So this particular knight is the card of action here, stepping up, moving towards something that is coming towards you quickly, hearing about something that comes in all of a sudden, or getting a message of that. information that says, hey, you need to act on this. It's almost like an emergency where you feel you've got to go out there and you've got to take care of business ASAP. So I do think that you're going to be able to move forward here. Don't worry about it. But when I say that, I want you to be very aware that you need to take your time if you're signing any legal documents here, because once you sign, on the dotted line, it's a done deal, right? And I want you to be made aware of that. So just make sure, if you can't understand the jargon, that you do ask for some professional advice here, where you know where you stand when you go to sign on anything. So it requires your immediate attention when you hear this, okay? Time is of the essence. Don't wait around. It could even be something simple as, hey, you've got an interview, or they're calling you for an interview, or your resume's gone out. And don't procrastinate. Don't say, make an excuse, well, I've got another appointment, I can't do that. Because there's always somebody who wants to jump in your seat here, okay? There'll be always somebody that wants to step up, and you could lose out on a wonderful opportunity. But it also represents a very fast, hot, and heavy, passionate love affair. This particular night, I call him the player. He or she shows up very quickly, makes an appearance, gets noticed, gets what they want, and they ride out of Dodge quite quickly. So it could be a very short-lived, hot, and passionate love affair. So if it is, enjoy it. Now, you could also be receiving sudden news that there's a business trip that you have to pack your bags and go to. And you might have to change your plans in order to all of a sudden say, oh, well, I got to do this, I've got to change that, I got to make arrangements at home, and so on. You could also be changing your residence. You might be moving very suddenly as well, or planning a move here. Okay, well, my beautiful Capricorns, this is your reading for this week, and I so look forward to seeing you on a monthly basis. But I will be putting out other videos such as finance and career, romance and relationships, and other things out there that I can give you in replace of weeklies. Again, I will be doing more lives going out, and I will be profiling other readers that I'm trying to boost up on their channels, because I believe in the theory, we rise by lifting others and do unto others. So it's going to be exciting. You'll be able to see me out more often doing lives where I'm giving you spirit, mediumship, and card readings. So you get to come in the room, in the chat room with everybody else. And if you become a member for $2.99 a month, you will be able to be pushed up to the front of the queue to get extra cards and get your readings. Keep in mind, super chats take precedence because they pay for these readings, a minimum of $5 if they ask me one question, and they get a reading. So keep that in mind. There are benefits and there are perks that you can get if you become a member. No pressure. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here, my beautiful Capricorns. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.